Enemy number 1. Safety has always been a priority for those involved in railway operation, which this LMS training film clearly demonstrates. Made in the 1930s, it emphasizes the need for the various members of railway personnel to work together in order to achieve safe running on high-speed networks.
Enemy number 1 is well known to all railwaymen. His other name is accidents. Accidents will happen, they say, but it is your duty to prevent them happening on the railway. Ministry of Transport statistics show that 3 out of every 4 fatal accidents on the railways were due to human failure and could have been prevented by proper care. It is on railwaymen that the consequences of accidents fall, and it is railwaymen, you yourselves, who can prevent accidents. I didn't know. I meant to. I failed to. I thought. I forgot. On the running lines, increased speed of movement demands increased care, increased vigilance, increased regard for safety. Leave nothing to chance. Take no unnecessary risks. Remember that the unexpected often happens. Safe working when trains are on the move is largely in the hands of 4 grades of staff: signalmen, engine men, passenger guards, goods guards. Cooperation means safety. Drivers, signalmen and guards, the men who are directly concerned with train movement, must constantly work together. Consider a simple movement, that of setting back a freight train from the main line into a siding. Though this movement is probably one of the most frequent in railway operating, the 3 grades of men concerned, guard, signalman, and engine crew, need to exercise care if it is to be performed without mishap. The guard should indicate clearly to the signalman that the train is clear of the points. The signalman should be on the lookout for the guard's signal and should not pull over the points till it has been given. In his turn, the guard should not signal the driver back until he has received the all clear from the signalman and has assured himself that the points have been properly set. Sometimes, as in this case, a fixed signal is provided which normally obviates the procedure shown here. But for the purposes of this film, this signal has been ignored since it does not always exist. Where there is no such signal, the guard and signalman must go through the exchange of hand signals depicted, and the guard must actually inspect the points to see that they have gone over properly. Lastly, the driver should in all cases be on the alert for the guard's signal, and should not move without it. Simple movements require care in operation if they are to be carried out safely. The importance of Rule 55 cannot be too strongly stressed. All its clauses are important. Neglect of any of them can cause serious accidents. This accident could not have happened if Rule 55 had been properly observed. Let us put the clock back and trace the cause of this accident. A freight train draws to a stand at a home signal which bears a D sign. The fireman, acting quite correctly, presses the plunger and gets the acknowledging ring. Incidentally, he should be wearing a service cap. In the middle of the train, there are a couple of wagons to be dropped at a nearby siding. the guard uncouples and the front portion of the train draws forward. Mistake number 1. After the signal has been restored to danger, the guard should press the plunger again to advise the signalman that a portion of the train is standing at the signal. He fails to do so. Mistake number 2. After the front portion of the train has been shunted, the signalman assumes that the complete train has been cleared from the line. He has made a glaring blunder. He has not looked for the tail lamp. He gives train out of section. Almost at once he accepts an express on the same line. On the screen, only a model, but in real life, torn limbs, shattered nerves, engine and coaches wrecked, traffic disorganized. Think about it. Think seriously how you can prevent such disasters. It is essential that when an accident does occur, the train involved should be protected with the utmost dispatch. In this illustration, a train has been stopped by a minor defect between two signal boxes. Let's see what sort of a job the train crew makes of protecting the train. Though the guard must know that the train has been stopped out of course, he does not hurry himself to find out why. The train is unprotected. When at last the guard arrives at the engine, having walked all the length of the train to get there, he joins in the conference which is going on between the driver and the fireman, and more time is wasted. The train is not yet protected. Several minutes after it has been stopped, it is still in danger. At length the guard goes back the whole length of the train to his van to get the detonators that will protect his own and any oncoming train. Now let's have another try and show how the job should be done. Time is the important factor. The engine men must ascertain at once the nature of the mishap and decide whether assistance will be required or whether the train will be able to proceed after some delay. The guard, immediately he has ascertained that the train has stopped out of course, should go quickly towards the front. He should walk on the off side of the train, taking care to see that the adjoining line is not obstructed and that he is not endangered by other trains. The fireman, by walking towards the rear, also on the off side of the train to meet the guard, saves valuable time. The guard is quickly informed of the position and can protect his train with the minimum of delay. The fireman can take the necessary steps to secure assistance or do what is required without the loss of time which may cause an accident. Whether the mishap be a simple one such as that shown, or one of a more serious character, right methods of working will always save time, and by saving time, may save lives.